And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved. Well, I've got these two carts in my inventory, and we are going to try to beef these up a little bit. One and two. It's all the chromium I've got. But these will use quite a lot of power. I've never used the bulk minecarts before, so this is new to me. So they hold 6,000, a full 6,000, and I believe they use about 800 power per second to travel. So yeah, that's a hefty amount of power for these things, but they hold 6,000 in rapid. Normally they hold 3,000, but this is a 6,000. And I've already gone down to the uranium area and added a couple more of the 2,000 slot hoppers. So there is 6,000 waiting down there. Now, the big question then becomes, is there enough? Ooh, yeah, look at the power. Wow. Is there enough time between this thing arriving and going back down again for it to actually fill up all 6,000? I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. So there's all 6,000, and now she's coming up, and you are stopped, and you're doing a check rail, of course. That check rail thing is just a killer, absolute killer in my process. And I was just down there, and this thing has been running for a little bit. No, there's really no excuse for that to do that, but whatever, you know, what can we do? Now, I don't think this thing goes faster than 20 meters per second, because that's booking right along, and yeah, I'm not seeing it going any faster than that. Maybe it does. Let me check. Oh, it does. Wow. Okay, so we've got the 6,000, and there it is. So I'm doing this because not all of our centrifuges are actually working. You can see we've got a lot here that are actually not doing anything. So I wanted to beef that up a little bit to get some more yellow cake flowing through our system. And yeah, we are processing quite a lot now. Okay, now we've got some coming in here. Alright, now everything should be up and running. And are these empty? These are empty and going back down already. Wow, that was fast. We processed 6,000. Actually, we processed 12,000 in no time at all. I mean, that was so fast. So yeah, I'm thinking that these are not. I'm gonna take a look at these. They've got a little way to travel, but yeah. Now we've got all of these things running again. Hopefully we have a little bit of a backlog. Oh, we do. We have 12 in the backlog, so that's good. That'll keep us going. And power-wise, we need another power. We need another power source in here. Whoops. Let's keep this on a lookout here. See how many load up. Oh man, it did. It loaded up 6,000. That's an impressive amount. Okay, we're gonna double this up, double that up, and we are going to double this up as well. And this needs to go there. Give a little bit of extra power to the system here. That's the name of the game. To keep these flowing as fast as we can. I'm hoping that this one here is able to finish all those off. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, it looks like that little experiment worked out really well. Now we just need a massive... Oh, yeah. This thing was just about empty when we kicked it off. And they're pretty much empty now. That's so fast. Alright. Look at that. Got 12 in the end there. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. So many yellow cake. And they actually filled up. I don't know. The first one filled up fine. Now the second one, I doubt the machines, the trenchers themselves, had as much ore in the backlog for this next one. Because they have to basically fill all those up, and it's a 30-second cycle. So it's 1600 per minute. And I'm thinking this is not going to fill up all the way. It shouldn't take us long to get down there. There we go. Yep, look at that, 4200. So this one's probably about the same, 4600. Yeah, and there's another 5001. So yeah, this is going to delay a little bit. You know, and I've caught a couple bugs that I need to go into the nuclear reactor mod and fix. One of them being the Mk2, 3, and possibly 4 conduits don't break like they should. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go into the mod and kind of with a fine-tooth comb and figure out why these things behave the way they do. Because when you break them, you know, it doesn't work quite right. Alright, one more cycle and those should be, oh yeah, those should be full. What is this one? Okay, this one's coming back up. This one's coming back up. Alright. So yeah, as I suspected, I might need to bump up the amount of ore per cycle of those trenchers. Because I think that they should be able to keep up with the bulk minecarts. Because they're so late game, there's no reason why those trenchers should be carrying as much ore or mining as much ore as the vanilla trenchers. So yeah, look at that. We are out of yellow cake already. These things process so fast. It is just beautiful. So much power. So much power involved. There we go. So if we look in here, 200. Cannot locate one compressed chlorine. What? What? Where am I going? There we go. Holy cow, chlorine is used so fast. That is nuts. Okay, well, one thing that we can do to remedy that little situation, I'm gonna cut this off for a second. I'm gonna fill a 200 slot hopper here. On each one of those. Start this back up. And that way these will fill up, hopefully. Well, what am I looking like over here? Full, Not full, okay. We finally started using chlorine about as fast as we're making it. Probably faster, I'm guessing. We're making it way faster than we're using it. Let's get some to that side. And only get some to the far side as well, just in case. Load up some of those. Just so we have a little bit of a backlog, and then we can filter these out. That way, at least we have a little bit more buffer zone in here. Otherwise, the whole system drains out, because this cargo lift comes up and basically drains out everything, and then this one comes up at the same time, and it doesn't have nearly as much ready to go as the other one does. Got quite a lot of freeze-on, a decent amount of sulfur, and the chlorine I basically just grabbed for crafting purposes or research. If it comes down to it, we're going to need some for research. So this system should be good. I might grab... How fast are we doing? This is actually pretty fast. Every little over a second we're getting one. So, okay, this one's full. Now the big issue is here, how fast these cargo lifts are filling up. So this one's on the way. Oh, their lift's stuck. Okay, well that is nice. They are full, so they will come up about the same time. Still, I don't know what causes those lift stucks. I really wish I knew, but there's really not much I can do about it in the short term. Okay, we've got 60 there. That's plenty to address the next round. And here we've got the middle one came up again. These might start winding down because, oh, yeah, this one's already down. This one's got plenty. This one's got plenty. This one is the tough one. And this one's winding down now. We got lots and lots of uranium dioxide to process. So you can see we've got 1,500 in there. We've got 200 in there. So next time I come down with empty canisters, boy, we are going to have a massive amount of fuel being made. As you can see, this system is working great for fueling the reactor to power this whole mess. Alright, these should be on the way. They are. And how are we doing with the backlog here? Just about full. Oh, not anymore, boy. These are gonna chew through that. These are gonna chew through that chlorine really, really fast. So yeah, I might need to think about expanding my chlorine setup if I can. Now, one of the things that I've seen other people do is double up on their air filters and then pump the next air filter into the compressor, right into the center right there. And I was not aware that you could do that. I want to do I might want to do a test setup to see if that's feasible, because that's kind of an interesting way to look at things. Right now our compressors are running pretty much constantly. So I don't know if I really need how much time. There's just a couple seconds, or maybe not even a full second, between compression and collecting. You can see it's collecting really fast. So what I think I'm going to do is we're going to compact this design and test it out and see just if we can optimize this a little bit. So I want to expand this platform if I can. I'm going to zoom in here. And I'm going to bring it out this way. Try to avoid all those conduits, because that's just death waiting for me. But I want to line it up so we still have, you know, two systems going into a bottler. But I might want to use a couple different bottlers. So like 2 compressors connected to a bottler here, 2 more compressors connected to a bottler here, and away you go. There we go. A little bit of a platform for me here. A little bit extra out on this way here. I don't care about if it's lining up, if it's symmetrical. I just want to get this platform built. Let all this stuff build up here. So yeah, next episode I think we're gonna try a new system. I'm gonna tear out these conduits because I don't want to fry myself, you know, hopping up and down the new platform. And so yeah, this conduit is not really needed at the moment right now. It's basically everything down here is powered with my reactor, so everything should be good. I might as well break this now, and as a matter of fact, see that how they all drop like that? Yeah, my conduits don't do that, and I gotta go scour through the code to see exactly why that is. I'll leave that one there. It's not connected, so I can just replace this one if I really need it. But I'm thinking of going and doing the new system right in line with those 2 right there. Those 2, if I do a compressor system here and a compressor system here, I'll be able to get those lined up to those batteries pretty nicely. That would be very, very welcome. So here's what I'm thinking. So we're right here is the middle. So if I do a compressor, or let's see, how do I want to do this? I need to figure out where my batteries are. Okay, so right in the middle, right, let's say right there. Okay, so that'll be where my compressor sits. Okay, so let's map that out. This is where the compressor will sit. And then we have one. Let's light it up a little bit more in here. So we have one compressor, or one air filter on this side. And then we have the filter right here connecting into there, and then we have another filter right on top connecting into the face. And so that's 4 filters into one compressor, which is perfect. And then we can, I don't know, stack. We could do another set right next door. You do another one right over here, and that would be 2. And then I could do another set over here, and that would be 4. And that would be perfect for the bottler. But let me map this out a little bit, try to get my bearings on what exactly I want this to look like, and then I can craft the air filters and stuff, because we are quickly using up the chlorine backlog that we have very, very quickly. All right, a little bit of magic for this will go a long way. I got to do a little planning. So that will have to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.